So without the gi to grip, it's quite hard to prevent in Nogi somebody just standing up. And standing up is generally one of the better ways to open the closed guard. There are ways, of course, we'll explore those in the second hour, to prevent them from standing up completely and sucking them into your closed guard. But for now, we're just going to work on sweeps, assuming they have stood up. Right? So, check. First one is very, very simple. Most people know it, although you'd be surprised how many people still don't quite do it quite right. Anyway, when grip fighting, he thinks, I'm going to stand up. So he stands up, and immediately I'm able to grab both ankles. I drop my knees. See how I pinch the knees together? I drop my hips, and then my hips thrust forward, and I pull the ankles, and he goes down. So make sure you do a nice back break fall. Now from here, in Nogi, there are leg locks for him to do on me, so you want to avoid it. So we draw one foot. We call it the hip heist, where you move one foot, stand here, and then it's a working, we have to pass the guard. Okay. Close guard. Quick fire, he stands up. Drop my hips. Push, draw my legs. Because there are potential, if he locks his feet together, see that there's heel hooks and strangles, and I don't want my, you draw your legs. A clever way would be to push away, and then you don't have the legs passing while you're already here. Alright? I'll do it one more time. All angles. All angles. Nothing instructional. So a little bit of grip fight. See, he stands up. Oh, missed one. Ideally both hands on the ankles, but it is possible you're quick. You don't even need both, you can just do one. It's all about the hip thrusting action. Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's get it. Just to answer some questions about Jason, just since you're there. Answer the question, just stand up, it's fine, just stand up. So, after the double ankle, why can't I just go to mount? It's a long way to go from here to here. Open your legs a bit. Yeah, thanks. And all you need to do is put a hand on my chest. And I'm back down, and then start attacking my feet. Yeah, see, it's not a good idea. Safety first. I think it's much better to here, whether you go past the legs, brilliant, or if you here and suddenly you've got the guard, he hasn't established a great guard, so it's just a matter of wiping them away. In theory, not just saying. Right, let's do the next part. Now, what happens if they deny you, so if you go into close guard attack? What if they deny you that sweep? So he stands up with grip fighting, and a good way to prevent the sweep is exactly what he's doing there. His posture is slightly more forward. So as I drop, and he knows what's coming, I try thrust. He thrusts his hips forward. He thrusts his hips forward to counter my knees going forward. So you see, I'm not getting that. We need a second stage plan. So what I would recommend is for a hip here, and we're starting to work the sweeps there. That's the tripod sweep. I covered this maybe last week or the week before. If that's new to you, I'll go through it again very slowly. And we'll change direction, don't worry. So, down there. I'm trying to get foot in the hip, create some space. Hook underneath here. That's the only change. Hook, alright? And ideally I'd like an upper body grip. There's no time. You just got to go for it. Push, pull, pull. There. And same hip heist movement to go around to the other side. Let's do this side. So, haha, don't like it. No, I can't. Foot, just create a little space here. That should be good enough to get you a sweep. Bang. Yeah, come on, there's a bit of distance to cover. Foot fast. One more to add to that. If you know this tripod sweep, you should also know this sickle sweep. So, grip fighting, comes up, covering that. This time I'm turning to the side. I am grabbing here, but even if that's not available, I will get a sweep there. Straight into leg locks, or you go backwards. That's the sickle sweep. That's my preferred one, but the tripod sweep, to be fair, is more available because they're right in front of you. You're okay with those sweeps, yeah? Anybody want to see any of those sweeps again? I can come around and help you if you want. Yeah? Alright, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. So 2 sweeps used in conjunction. 3 sweeps actually. Double ankle should be your go-to. I mean, it's Worst case scenario is they don't fall over. There's no risk to you. Alright? And if you can transition to the sickle or the tripod, even better. Again, that's not always possible, so let's look at the third options that we can do with these things. Which one? Yeah. So I see everyone's faces, but the person I want, I can't see. It's like I have face blindness. Weird. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay. So he stands up, grip fighting, he gets up. I double ankle, but he's too that way. Alright? Now there's a couple of things we can do. Personally, I would just switch into kind of these open guards, right? Because there's so much space there. But regardless, if you see the body bending up, you could just transfer from here to here and start working elevations and then just trying to get arm off. So, yeah. A little simpler version of that is that as he stands up, you can't go. You can keep your guard closed because you realize, oh, I'm not going to get a double ankle. As long as we can control the upper body, you can drop our knees and start rolling over like this. It's a version of the margarita sweep. The margarita sweep is better in the gi where you grip both sleeves, and as they stand up, you just roll them over with a closed guard, which is insane. I'm not very good at that, but I am better at this one. So he stands up, and you're going for this, but you realize he's too far over. I need some sort of upper body control. I drop my knees close to me and open them, and we kind of just do this motion with our legs and we'll go over. It's just a reversal, and you get up and mount, which is really nice. So that's option one I want to show. And option two I want to show is the muscle sweep. And this scenario is, he's got hold of my arm here. He uses the press down and stand up. And I keep my guard closed if I can. But I don't have access to the, I got nothing. And what we can do is go underneath, and if I can bend his knee outwards, then we have a sweep. And then guess what, the elbow will melt. So I'll show that again, because this is maybe new to some people. You don't have to have your arm trapped, you can still go for that underhook. But anyway, in this scenario, I'm giving you a purpose for doing that. Here, we're going to underhook here, bring you to the ankle. You're never going to bring the ankle to you, you're going to bring you to the ankle. And my hip, or my glute, is going to pressure the inside of his knee so it buckles outwards. Connect, back, and you're in and out. Which is very nice. So I'll quickly summarize both sweeps. So you've got them in your head. I'll come on and help. But I guarantee you'll be able to do at least one of them, and you'll need one of them, especially when they one more time, sorry. Are you okay? Do you want to see these? Or? No. Okay, so he stands up. Let's grip fighting. He's got my arm. The muscle. Let's grab this one. The muscle sweep is here, and I'm targeting these legs. So although I keep my guard closed, I'm just going to move my hip over to that leg. Buckles that way. That's the muscle sweep. The first one I showed is I go for that. I don't open my guard because I realise there's no point opening my guard because I'm not going to succeed. Weight is just too far forward. I need some control over thing. I drop my knee so his head is right over my head, open my legs, and it's kind of like a version of the pendulum sweep. Does that make sense? Open my legs and do that. Yeah, give it a go. I'll come on and help. Right, 1, 2, 3.